How to escape poverty? How to escape poverty? I think it's a little bit more complex than what I'm going to tell you, but in my opinion, this is going to work. So now I was doing research on why people choose specific music that they choose, and when I got to breaking it down into color, I found out that people, a lot of the times, which is something that I knew, but I'd never really read it before, people in inner urban communities, mainly black and Latino, and white people too, well, we'll just say socioeconomical situations, okay, not color. When I got down to socioeconomical situations, they said people who are considered impoverished tend to heal themselves with drugs, alcohol, and unprotected sex. Now, with that being said, bros and sisters out there, how poverty is perpetuated is through lack of diversity and your natural want and need as a cellular being to heal yourself, to feel good. Okay? If you can take that and flip it and use it against those who are keeping you impoverished, I mean, besides yourself, if you can take it, let's say there is some magical force out there, there's some group of people that have your name and your picture on a whiteboard taped to it, and they're writing, they're brainstorming ideas to keep you impoverished. What you should do is get two of your best friends, start a competition. Who can learn the most words? Who can save the most money? Okay, who can keep the cleanest home? Who can dress the flyers without spending that much money? That's what me and my friends used to do. That's what we do to this day, and it works. Now, the thing about that is you're gonna have to cut some people off. Who can cut off the most toxic people in this season? Who could read the most books this winter time? Who could read the most books this summer? Who could do the most push-ups? Push-up competitions, man. This if they're taking advantage of your instincts to heal yourself, to temporarily feel better about the situation, to mentally escape your situation, sexualizing you, putting all this sex everywhere, the music. No, I do it because that's something I like to do. That's the music I grew up on. TV, booty shots, lip injections, all that. If that's going on, use your natural drive as a man or a woman, the natural competitiveness that you have. And as people like to say that women are not competitive because they don't have testosterone, that is very untrue. Being in a relationship with Liz, I've seen that is untrue. She would be, you keep talking about her because you think she's prettier than me. Let me go do some sit ups. I'm like, okay, that's not what, okay, go ahead, do some sit ups. I don't do that on purpose, okay? I'm not that type of guy. But what you need to understand is, yes, women, ladies, you do have the ability to compete, to be competitive. Jealousy is a great example of that. Jealousy, envy, and being vengeful. It's a great example of the woman being able to tap into her competitiveness. Okay, jealousy is something that evolved inside of women to protect the home. Okay, look it up. I've been reading. But we need to do this, man. And at the same time, bro, there's gonna be people who don't want to take advantage of their sexual energy by being in competition with you to escape these situations. Let me tell you a story. I had he's not my friend, a coworker when I worked at Smashburger in Buckhead. His name was Derek, and Derek was a very intelligent, wise young man. He was a little bit older than me, and I used the word tedious to describe the preparation that I had to do for the food products, for the ingredients that day. And I said, man, I don't have a problem with it. It's just so tedious. And he looked at me and he was like, he didn't say it, but he had that look in his eye like he didn't know what that meant. And you know what Derek did? Derek went home, Googled the word, looked it up, and he came back the next day and he said something. And he was like, I can't remember what he said, but he used it out of context. And everybody looked at him like, nah, that's not it, bro. And I was just looking like, I really admired that because that's not something that I do. Reading everything that I'm reading right now, there are a lot of words that I definitely don't understand. Grammar that I had no idea existed. Punctuations. I don't sit around and look up how to use a semicolon. It's not about me though. But the fact that Derek took the time out of his day when he discovered there was a word that I used that he didn't even know existed. I'm sure he's heard the word before or even read it. But that needs to be the mentality of everyone. Derek was impoverished. He lived in an urban community. He wasn't rich, okay? But at the same time, he held his intelligence and the standards that he set for himself high. That right there is how you escape poverty, my friend. Being in a diverse situation. When I did this study on this music, on why people choose music, they said that people in higher socioeconomical situations were mostly managers, bosses, company owners, business owners, things like that. So they had more opportunities to interact with different types of people. That is why people who are in higher socioeconomical situations listen to a bigger variety of music because they interact with Mexicans and black people and other white people and Asians from all socioeconomical places, backgrounds, right? If you, like I said before, if there is this imaginary enemy, you have to study him, you have to learn him, bro. It's nothing wrong. It doesn't make you less black or less Mexican if you eat salad, if you stop eating meat like a barbarian every day. Okay, salad is not white people food. I have a video coming out. Side note, I'm gonna start doing T-Bams, throwback Aaron Moses videos. I'm gonna start releasing them every Thursday, so be on the lookout for that. I'm changing my videos. Any video that comes out on Sundays and Saturdays and Sundays, I'm putting them out at 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna stick with my 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock schedule, putting these videos out every day for you guys. All right. Since I'm not going live, I'm not gonna be going live, and I'm not gonna be on social media for a while. It's just not. It's just a distraction, and I'm not utilizing it correctly. So I'm taking my time, to myself to study, meditate, work out. Oh, my back muscles. I got some good little back muscles and tricep muscle workouts in today. But what I was saying was, yeah, you have to use your enemy's tools of destruction against them. I have a video coming out called, I think it's 10 things that I hate that ignorant black people say. And one of those things came from a guy that I knew from East St. Louis. And he asked me if he could have something to eat, and I offered him an apple and a banana. And he said, I don't be eating fruits and vegetables and stuff. That's white people food. And I looked at him like, bro, I'm glad there's no white people around, bro. Do not say that in front of any white people, bro. Even one of my cousins, my grandmother offered him a salad. He said that's white people food. Black people, I love you guys to death. I love you guys. But salads, fruits, and vegetables are not white people food. If anything, they're the total opposite. Because fruits and vegetables, anything that you put in a salad besides cheese and croutons, comes out of the ground. And white people did not invent the ground. Okay? I know you might think that because you're white Jesus. But no, white people didn't invent fruits or vegetables or salads. neither of those things. Okay, so facts, bro. So take advantage of your sexual energy, man. Take advantage of this diversity. Learning who can learn the most Spanish phrases this week, or you learn one Spanish phrase, I'll learn some Arabic phrases, or since Spanish is 10% Arabic, and we'll teach each other these phrases once a month. Simple, bro. Then both of you learn two different languages, okay? Or words. It could be words. It's just easier for me to remember whole phrases for some reason. But that's one way. That's one tip that I have for you if you want to come up and get out, man. Competition and diversity. Competition, diversity, having a plan, having a support system. And if your two best friends don't want to do that, then they're not really your friends, bro. They might not have time. You always have time, bro. You always have time to better yourself. If you have time to make your situation worse, I don't care if you work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, you have time, bro. And if you do, you might have to make that sacrifice, bro. You might have to just downgrade your job and have more energy to work on yourself. Okay, you might be making 1550 and you work 10 hour days, 6 days a week. You might have to go back down to 1350, bro, or 13. But you have more energy. You have more energy. You can sleep. You could wake up and work out and read. Would you rather? That's more practical, bro. The money is gonna be there, bro. As long as you put that information in your mind, the money is going to come back to you, bro. You gotta make that sacrifice, bro. You gotta make that sacrifice. So if that's your situation, take it from me, bro. If that's your situation, work that job for about another 2 months. If your job is so physically demanding and tiring that you all you can do is go home and eat and go to sleep, if that's all you can do, you don't need to be working that job, bro. You need to get it. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you need to. If you could work $13 an hour, 8 hours a day, but you have when you get off, you have energy. You're like, wow, what should I do? Go to you know what you need to do? Go to the library and check out 3 books and read them and work out and sit in the sun and take walks and breathe exercise and meditate. That that's not a job, bro, because there are jobs out there that are designed. Well, that's their whole thing. We're gonna give you benefits, this and this, and money, but there's one catch. You can't do anything. Just like when I worked at Smash Burger, Smash Burger comes first. Smash Burger is your priority. What? You don't even pay me enough to show up to work on time every day. In fact, I could show up to work late every day. There's no penalty for a reason, cause you know what's up. No, bro, don't let any money should be your priority. Yeah, at some point in your life. Okay, but at the same time, knowledge is money too. Knowledge is worth more than money, bro. You could use the knowledge to get more money, but it doesn't. A lot of people don't have the skills or the knowledge to make their money work for them. So you might as well just get the knowledge first. Knowledge should be your priority. Knowledge will get you out the hood quicker than some money can, bro. Unless you hit the lottery, you're not gonna get out the hood with whatever money or job that you have. That's why you're not out the hood. You're not gonna get out of money doesn't get people out of poverty, bro. Choices get people out of poverty, and your choices are limited if you're gonna be ignorant. If you choose to be ignorant, your choices are going to be limited. Okay, you need the knowledge. The money needs you. You don't need the money. You could go the rest of your life without seeing another dollar bill, bro, or having any money as long as you know the right people and you have the right knowledge. Okay? Facts. Fendi, Gucci, Louis, Prada facts. Is that something I want to do? No. Because I have a lot of learning to do, and that's not what I'm gonna do. But you can, if that's what you want to do. I like to drink Hennessy and smoke very expensive Newports. Am I to be smoking for the rest of my life? No, no, I'm not. But it's just the security, and I like money, bruh. I like money. I got Venus and Taurus. I like money in the fourth house. Money. Okay, this is how I am. That's just how I got a Libra moon, bro. Very materialistic. That's just how it is. So, yeah, that's it. Be on the lookout, guys. Send me the positive energy so I can move. I'm supposed to be getting this apartment in about a month. See, I'm deciding on whether I should save money for the. I'm already like I already got 3/4 of the money that I need. I'm trying to decide if I should take these forklift classes. They're only $500, but at the same time, I would have to Uber out and get money and then pay for a hotel for 10 days. The course is 10 days. Then I come back. It would be literally the same amount of money for me to take those forklift classes and pay for the hotel and the Ubers and food for 10 days to get this deposit, because during the winter time in Joliet, you they want the first month's rent and the last month's. They want the first and second month's rent, last month's rent, and the motherfucking deposit, bro. No lie, and I was like, "What? That's like $2,200." Exactly. I mean, if I have to evict you, you'll be paying for the lawyer, not me. I'm like, bro, you are a freaking pessimist. Well, we don't do credit checks. You can check my credit. I don't have. Come on, bro. Well, and I was like, bro, look, how about this? How about I just move in and I'll pay y'all the second month's rent. I'll give you extra $50 a month until you get your 50. No, 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 because the last person did that. I had to evict him after the second month. I was like, bro, you cannot make me pay for other people's mistakes, bro. What do you think I am? What do you think me? Come on, man. Crazies out here, but it wasn't just him. It was other people too. So that and guys, I just found a Tai Chi dojo, and it's so cheap. I think it's like $50 a month, something like that. I think it's like 50. I know it's $30 a week for 4 classes. So I think it's like $60 a month. That math doesn't add up because I know it's $15 a session, which is weird. Who wants to pay like? I guess I don't know if you have to schedule them. I haven't looked into it too deeply, but I sent myself the link when I found it, and I was looking for gyms. I was looking for gyms, but yeah, that's all I have going on. I want you guys to do me one favor. I need you to like, share, comment, subscribe, cause you already know I'm trying to get that following like King Solomon. You could donate if you want. I mean, but sharing and Facebook Messenger to your best friends is free. It's very free. You know how free it is? It's free. That's how free it is to share this video to your best friends in their messenger, because we got to get this information out there, bro. There's too many of us who are uncomfortable in our lives, financially, mentally, spiritually, with our environments, bro. Something just happened to me today. It wasn't too crazy, just a little bit of gang banging, but I didn't know if I was gonna make it home or not. And you know why? You know why? This wasn't even in my neighborhood. This was somewhere else. I just came from that situation. Just had to handle some business, but this all would happen, would not be happening. See, I am on my way. I am on my path. I am building my competitions, my healthy competitions with my fellow man. But they're in tan. I mean, they are tan. I know I've met them before, but they're not here. I don't have any tangible friends in Joliet, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't need any distractions. I am planning on going to a concert soon. I guess I don't. I haven't looked to see if there's any concerts coming up, but yeah, yeah. I just been focusing on pumping these videos out, sobriety, doing these little workity outies, and eating healthily, eating clean, and loving my body. And I just manifested me a blender. I've been making the most delicious smoothies. I haven't even eaten solid food in like 3 days, and it's amazing. I feel so much. I feel cleaner. I feel cleaner. I don't know why. I feel lighter, but I know I'm gaining weight. It's weird. And when I mix these concoctions, they make me the restroom pretty quickly. I don't know if that's a good thing or I think it's a good thing, right? Probably. Like today, I blended up beans with nuts, with artichoke hearts, a little bit of. I think I put some. It was something in there that made it sweet. I put some. I put a scoop of protein shake. I put some of that coconut oil powder. I forgot what that's called. MCT, I think. It was. I forgot what I put in there. I put something else in there, but it was delicious. It was. Oh, you know what? I put two sweet peppers in there, which that wouldn't have made it that sweet. It was something else, man. I think I put some dried cranberries in there or something like that. I can't remember. I probably should remember because that was delicious. Oh, you know what? I have these whole grain crackers. I put a lot of those in there. They're not even crackers. They're these big, and I put a giant piece of bread in there, a roll. I was just hungry and I was about to work out, so I grounded that up. And I had this concoction from yesterday: peanut butter and dried cranberries, peanuts, some of the, oh, you know what it was? Probably that protein shake. That's pretty sweet. But anyway, guys, I'm not trying to talk your mouths off, your ears off, or whatever they say. It's Aaron Moses, man. You already know I'm trying to get that following like King Solomon. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. It's absolutely free, only if you love me. Alright, life is in the breath. I'm the band, you the band, we the band together, man. Peace. That video